Hey guys, we're back with part 2 of this very special series where we're playing it back with John Geddes, the owner of Triple Play. If you didn't see last time, we talked about the beginnings of Triple Play, how it got started, everything outside essentially, except for the expansion. We'll get to that. But we're standing literally, this would be like lane 3 and lane 4.
This was
right?
the original part of the first 20 lanes that we had for quite a few years.
There's a hallway there going out, and like it was all closed off. Look around from here. We'll go downstairs probably too. But is there anything you can see that looks the same?
Well, we still have bowling.
Yeah.
We have 16 lanes of bowling. It was 20.
But it's new bowling lanes, new.
Oh yeah, everything's been redone.
Everything's been redone. Everything's been touched.
We got rid of several lanes here to make room for the dark ride and virtual reality and axe throwing, ice cream, places for more people to just sit and eat and watch what's going on.
How important is that reinvestment to a business?
I've always said, people always say, "Oh, Triple Play has done so well over the years." I go, yeah, it's done well, but it's not where I made my money, because I put all the money back into Triple Play.
Yeah.
It is as good, it's better today than it was when I first opened.
Yeah.
And all the money that it's made over the years has gone right back into it. And so it's still today, as you know, top notch.
Oh
as
yeah.
if it's brand new, as if it was just brand new build. We don't believe in deferred maintenance. We do.
Correct.
And all the expansions we've done have been top of the line.
Yep.
Type of additions.
Make good choices and they last forever.
And so therefore we're still very viable and vibrant.
I agree.
In the region.
So you mentioned outside in the previous episode, Triple Play. Why Triple Play? Why was that? You had mentioned there was batting cages.
Well, the initial concept, actually, if you see our first logo, it had a bowling ball and going back and forth, being lit up on a sign.
Okay.
And on a baseball diamond.
Right. Yeah.
And so with the big 3, it was the bowling ball.
Okay.
In the background. I was trying to get bowling, batting cages.
Sure.
And I can't remember what we did for a third one at the time. But
mini golf at the time.
Yeah, back then we had mini golf, arcade.
Okay.
But Triple Play, we kind of shortened it to 3 Play because I was able to secure the web domain of 3play.com.
I always say
really
people,
easy one.
They affectionately call us 3 Play.
Yeah,
Triple Play, 3 Play.
We're known as 3 Play, and it's really easy to find us on the web because it's just 3 Play.
3play.com. So yeah, as you said, we've redone the bowling. The kitchen's even been remodeled and redone all the way back.
How we did this? What year? Remember we did the?
This would have been 19. This was the year I got
2019.
married.
Okay. 2019.
Fun fact: I met my wife at the front desk here.
2019, totally gutted. Those lanes were tired.
They were.
We totally gutted the whole thing and put in a brand new system. Went to as you know, the pin setter system, which is
with string pins,
which is much easier to maintain.
It's a better experience for guests.
Yeah, you don't have the lanes going down all the time.
Correct.
Like you do with conventional lanes.
Yeah,
but they are still they bowl just like conventional lanes.
Absolutely. Rumor has it, when you guys first opened, you were in the kitchen cooking a lot.
I was definitely in the kitchen.
I'm sure you did everything here.
My family tells me my other life I was a short order cook. Yeah. Because I loved the like barbecue and cooking stuff. And so when we opened with a full menu. We had steak on there.
Oh wow.
We had pasta, and I was back there flipping burger. Well, when we first opened, I did everything.
Okay, yeah.
I had to do everything.
That's what owning a business is.
In fact, after our first general manager left, after about 8 months, I was the new general manager.
Oh, fun.
And I lasted about 5 months and fired myself. I'm not a good general manager. I knew that right away. This is not going to work. But I did do it for 5 months. So as a general manager.
Yeah.
So anyway.
So you said we did
job. I know what you have. It's a tough job.
We did steaks?
I don't quite have there. We had steak. It was the Garden Fresh Grill.
Right.
We called it.
I remember that.
And we tried steaks. We tried pasta. We tried, higher end dishes. And marginally successful. But we've now developed into homemade dough with pizza. Correct. Which is the biggest seller. And then delicious homemade burgers and things like that. So we have smash burgers. Yeah. We have great food, but we don't quite have the extensive menu of what we tried initially.
Well, getting the throughput on that.
It was just cost of wastage.
Oh, I bet.
Back in the day, we had a salad bar.
Oh wow,
everything like that. Yeah, salad bar. And salad bar, if it doesn't get eaten, you know what happens to it.
It goes in the trash.
It goes in the trash.
Unfortunately.
So we had to streamline that after not too long.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Things you learn.
Fun fact.
So what was the community perception when we first opened?
Oh, we've always been well received by the community. You know, not always well known, but it took a while to get known. But once anybody ever came here, even from the beginning, this first 40,000 square foot structure was huge for the area at the time.
And that was bowling. We had the rock wall, the soft play, 9 holes of miniature golf,
which are still there,
laser tag,
and smaller laser tag downstairs,
and then the arcade and birthday party rooms and all of that. That was all the original.
All original.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we
and
opened
then 20 lanes of bowling. And we had 2 lanes of duck pins, the small ones, which we don't have anymore. But the kids, a lot of the kids really liked it.
They loved that. Yeah, they did. What was your personal favorite thing about the original?
Oh, I like the bowling because I knew we had to have a staple. Bowling was our staple. So in order to be successful, I knew we had to have at least one thing. And we had leagues to begin with. We had lots of open play, but we knew that we would basically cater mostly to families and open play as opposed to bowling with leagues.
So as I remember it was there for a couple of years when I first got here. There was the arcade counter was right here in the center. 360. I remember we had scooped ice cream. The rock wall would have been right there.
Wall over there.
Play the
tube crawl, we called it.
The tube crawl. Yep. I remember climbing up in that thing. That was
the workers loved to go up and clean that thing.
Yes, it's super fun.
Super fun.
I think the only thing that hasn't been touched is mini golf. That's the original mini golf.
That's the original mini golf.
I mean, we've obviously updated carpet.
We had a fun time making that one with local artists, doing the murals on the walls, and a local company that used to do Hollywood screen set.
Really?
Sets. And,
I didn't know
really good with the concrete.
Is that where like the river and everything?
That's why he made the river, and he's got the cave in there and things like that, and water coming up. So we did all that originally because he was very talented, actually.
That's super cool.
That's why it still works today.
Was there any speed bumps or things that maybe no one knows happened in the construction of the that I'm sure there was plenty, but was there any memorable where you're like just fun?
Well, initially we used general construction for this 40,000 square foot, and that was fine. He's a good friend. But when I came down here after we had built the building, the trusses up here, as you can see, we're all open trusses. If you want to pan to that. But the open trusses, open ductwork, I was almost sickened how small it was.
Yeah.
I thought, oh no, this is not going to work. It's going to feel too tight down here. And once it's built, there's nothing to do about it.
Sure.
But as you can see, the games aren't on, but as you can see, we have figured out ways to have.
We've made it work.
As games get bigger and as games get more elaborate,
yes,
we've been able to find places to have them go up into the ceiling, like they're up against the.
Yeah, we've got carnival wheel
there, not hitting the trusses going this way.
Yeah.
But we also were able to take advantage of where the soft play structure used to be, and we're able to put our tall arcade games in this really nice feature, which I remember designing into it initially to make sure we'd have light. And we had fake trees here, and I wanted it to feel like outside.
It did with the natural light coming through.
That's why I even painted a light blue sky color up there, which it still is today.
Still is.
But anyway, because of that, we had the space to get these large attractions.
I mean, when you first started, this would have been a large arcade game.
That would have been.
This would have been considered a large arcade game, and now look at what we're dealing with.
The last 25 years, the industry of arcade has gotten bigger and taller.
Oh,
and look at this one. It's called the big one.
Yeah, I mean, you could fit. Yeah. We could do the rest of the interview inside there.
But hopefully, I mean, the small children don't crawl in there.
They can't. Which not possible.
Yeah.
So what and where how did you decide to expand? You said outside was the next logical place.
Well, like I said, initially the first 40,000 square foot building was not making it.
Okay.
So it was. I went to the bank and said, if you don't allow me to expand outside, you might as well have the keys.
Gotcha.
I had that conversation.
Yeah.
It wasn't an easy conversation to have. But
I bet.
You had that conversation. And to their credit, my bank, which is still there today, Banner Bank.
Yep.
They didn't used to be Banner. They've changed their name several times over the years. But they came. I had everything with. I did a really good pro forma analysis and a presentation, and they agreed with me.
Yeah.
And maybe they just didn't want it back. I don't know. But they agreed with me and allowed for the expansion loan to do the outside. And once we did the outside attractions, we picked up on the summertime Silverwood crowd.
Okay.
And so if they're walking by, or not just Silverwood, just the people that are coming,
Natural travel.
that actually travel, the guests, the
Yeah.
summertime tourist attraction crowd, they at least saw, oh, there's something here. And then once they come inside, they thought, oh, okay, this is fun. There's a lot to do here. And then of course, that was just kind of barely getting by. It wasn't until
the water park, which we'll get to.
Out of the water park, but that's probably another section.
Yeah, so we're gonna head outside real quick, look at the beautiful outside miniature golf, bumper boats, go-karts, and now a zip line. On the next one, we'll be playing it back again with John, and we'll see you in the next one.